Hey everyone, welcome to the Jingle-Jangle blog party. I'm so excited to have you joining us today. We've all created ornaments for the Christmas tree, and these can be used on your Christmas tree. They can be used as gift tags. There's lots of different ideas for these, but this is what I created, and it's made really easily with some strips of paper and then a stamp. I used a Santa stamp to create the center part, and some Martha Stewart glitter and a little bit of twine. And I'm going to show you, here's the back. I'm going to show you how I made it. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take some double-sided paper, and you want to cut strips that are 1.5 inches wide. It needs to be 12 by 12 paper. You can use 8.5 by 11 if you want. Just make sure you cut it on the 11-inch side. It needs to be 1.5 inches wide, and you're going to need 2 strips. And what you're going to do now is, and I'm going to do this off camera, but what you're going to do is you're going to score it at every 1/2 inch, okay? So all the way down the length of both of them, you're going to score it at 1/2 inch, okay? So I'll be right back. I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I've already folded one like an accordion, and that's basically what you're going to do. You're going to score it a 1/2 inch all the way down, and then you're just going to fold it like an accordion, back and forth. And you can just do this with one piece, but I like the look of 2, so I always use 2. And you just want to get that really good, and then you have 2 of them. And then you're going to glue them together, and I like to use, you could use a tape runner or the red tape or score tape. I like to use glue. I have that quick dry quilling glue, and I like to use that. So you're just going to glue the 2 ends together like that. That's how it kind of looks, just like that. And then you're going to glue the other 2 ends together, same thing. Just like that. Try to get it as lined up and as straight as you can. Oops. Just like that. And if it's a quick dry, it won't take very long for it to dry. Okay, I'm going to set this over here to dry really quick, and I'm going to do the center of the ornament. And what I'm going to do on this ornament is a little different than the other one. The first one I did, I actually stamped the image twice and put the image on both sides of the ornament. But this time, I'm going to just stamp the image once, put the image on the front, and then the back side I'm going to leave blank so that I can sign it and date it. I thought that would be nice. That would be nicer, since then whoever I give it to will know that I gave it to them, and they'll know the year that I gave it to them. So I'm using this stamp. This is from last year from Michael's. It's really pretty. It's a Santa, and he has snowflakes all in his beard. It's really pretty. Sorry about that. So I'm going to ink him up really quickly. I'm going to use a black Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I'm just going to stamp him. Try and get him evenly stamped. Yep, looks pretty good. Okay, and now I'm going to take my punch. This is a scalloped circle punch. It's a 2 inch, and I'm going to obviously the stamp is bigger than the punch. So I'm just going to line up where I want it to be punched. See if I can do that on camera for you to see. I'm going to just line his face up in there where I want his face to be. That's pretty good. And I'm going to punch. See, so it's just, oops, just like that. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to do, on the other ornament I made, I did 2, but I'm going to leave the back blank on this one so that I can write my name and date it. Okay, and then I'm going to ink around really quickly, just around the edge of this one. Actually, I'm going to do both, just to make it look a little bit more vintagey. I'm not really going for the vintage look where people think that it really is truly vintage. I'm going more for the look of that it's, you know, it has the look of something vintage, the design. Hopefully that makes sense. So anyway, okay, so I have the 2, and what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take this, and you're going to kind of play with it. I don't know if you can see that, but you kind of flatten it out. Oops. Kind of get it to lay down. Just like that. And then you're going to push it together in the center. And I'm going to do the back first. This is the back. Hopefully you can see this. And you're going to need your glue gun. You could probably use like E6000 or a quick dry adhesive. I'm going to use my glue gun because that's even quicker. So I'm going to get it tight. I'm going to try to get it, you want to try to get it, I don't know if I can show you without it popping open. You want to get it as tight in the center as you can. And then you're going to squirt your glue right in the center, because that's going to hold it together in that shape. And then you're going to take your circle or whatever you're going to do. You could use a picture, you could use a lot of different things. A picture would be really cute, like a picture of a grandchild or of your child for the grandparents. Okay, you're just going to hold it there, just like that. And that's what it ends up looking like. And now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And the tighter that you can get it, the better. And of course I need a new glue stick. Okay. Shoot some more glue on there. And then I'm going to take my Santa and I'm going to center him the best I can. And then I'm going to press down and get that glue really good and in there. Okay, so then that makes the ornament. That's what your ornament looks like. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Okay. You might want to sign it first, because it might be hard to sign if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to do your name and the date. But I'm not going to. Okay, so now I'm going to put my twine on it, and I'm going to just cut a piece of twine, probably, let's see, it's about 9 inches. I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to tie it in a knot on the bottom, and I'm probably going to come up about an inch or so. Yeah, about like this. I think you can see. About like that. And then I'm going to cut these little scragglies off. Just leave a little bit of tail there, but cut most of it off. And then I'm just going to take some more glue. Need to find the top of my Santa, so I want it to be like right in here so that my Santa hangs. Actually, maybe I'll do him kind of on the side. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another little bit of glue, the glue gun, and I'm going to squirt it in between right here. Hopefully you can see just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my string and I'm going to stick it down in there, and then I'm going to kind of hold it closed a little bit so that you can't see. So you can see that. So you can't see that I've put that in there. Okay, so there's my ornament. Pretty cute. Okay, and then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to put the glitter on the edges of the ornament, and this is kind of messy but kind of fun. So I'm going to take some Mod Podge, and I'm going to put a little bit more on this because I think mine's dried out a little bit. So actually that's a little too much, but that's okay. And then I'm going to take this flake, excuse my arm, this glitter. It's the Martha Stewart Holidays glitter, and it looks almost like, it's very flaky looking. I don't know if you can see that. It's big glitter, and it's very flaky, almost like snow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the ornament in the Mod Podge, and then I'm going to roll it in the glitter. So let me try to get this off where you guys can see it. Okay. And it gets a little messy around this part, but that's okay because that kind of adds to the charm of the ornament. So, and I'm just going to roll it. Sorry if my hand is in the way. And I just do it so I get the glitter on both on both edges. The glue on both edges of the paper, because you want the glitter really on both sides. Okay, so that show you the glue is all the way around on both sides, and then you can roll it in the glitter, just how I did the Mod Podge, and it picks up quite a bit. And then you can also sprinkle it so that it gets on the inside where the Mod Podge is on the inside. The more glitter, the better. The prettier it is and the shinier it is on the tree with the lights. That's nice. Okay. That is basically it. It's very simple, pretty easy. And again, these would be really pretty with your child's photo on the front of them, and then you could have your child sign their name and their age, and then date the back part. That would be really, really kind of a cool gift, or a cool thing to have. And then when they leave, when they get married and they have their own family or start their own family, then